know you're somewhere.
Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Kem. So today, Pisces, you guys got Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. This came up in reverse. So some of you guys are not focusing on the present. What's interesting is like, I feel like you're focusing on a conversation. I don't feel like this conversation happened. It's either it hasn't happened yet or it happened in the past. I'm kind of getting like, I don't want to say it's like an imaginary conversation, but I kind of feel like for some of you it is like, maybe for some of you guys you're like thinking of the future. You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, like if this person communicates with me, then like I'd be so happy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like a lot of you guys, the reason you're not present right now is because you're thinking of like something fantastical, I guess. And I guess it doesn't have to be called that. Maybe it's something that you intuitively feel, because I feel like Pisces, you're very intuitive. So maybe you're just like, I have a feeling that this conversation's coming. I have a feeling that this person's going to communicate with me. Let's pull more on this. I kind of feel like that's the vibe. It could be a past conversation that you had with someone that you're like, you know, like, oh my God, I remember when we said this and I remember when we talked about that. Could be that for some of you. I feel like it's more like maybe you thinking someone's going to hit you up. So let's pull some more on this, Pisces. So this is a crazy read, Pisces, because you're coming up as a true pair to somebody twice. You have the King and Queen of Wands here, and then you have the Sage and the Crone. So I kind of feel like this is like past life relationship. You guys are definitely soulmates, but this Crone and Sage could indicate like you guys have lived a past life together or were married like in a past life, right? Now, what I'm getting with this read is like you two are not perhaps in... Again, I feel like someone's waiting for someone else to hit them up. I feel like somebody here is like expecting for someone else to text them. And I feel like it could be the Sage. That's like, the Sage is the one that needs to do the texting, so the masculine. And I feel like the feminine with choice, the choice card is underneath the feminine in reverse. So I feel like the feminine is like, I can't, how do I explain it? It's like, I can't initiate this type of conversation with you. I can't, you already know my standing on this. You already know my place. You know how I feel. If you feel the same way or your perception ever shifts or whatever, if something changes in your life, then you can contact me. So I feel like that's kind of the stance that the feminine has taken. So that's why I feel like the feminine is like not really in the present, because they're kind of like wondering what's going to happen in the future. What's going to happen with this person? What's going to happen? Like, is this person going to hit me up? Is this person going to text me? Is this person going to start to shift views? Is this person going to start to see me as... Because I feel like the feminine knows. You see what I'm saying? Like with the choice card in reverse, it's like the feminine already knows that this is like their person, but it's like the masculine doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like with perception here, I feel like the person who has to see this is the masculine. So it's like, it's not that the feminine has to be convinced, it's the masculine who has to be convinced. And the feminine cannot convince the masculine, you know, to be with them. The feminine cannot convince the masculine, oh, we're soulmates. It has to be something that like the masculine feels from within. So I feel like this feminine is just waiting for this masculine to like understand and to see things differently and to maybe communicate, obviously. So it's like, I feel like that's where this relationship is at. Like somebody's just waiting. And I feel like the feminine's not trying to sit there waiting. I feel like the feminine is actually trying to be very present, but it's not really working. That's what I'm getting. Because the feminine, I honestly feel like you can intuitively feel like this person, and you're like wondering if they finally have gotten on the same page. So let's see if they have, Pisces. I don't want to like disappoint somebody here. We do have the 9 of Cups here, so it's like wish fulfillment with the 4 of Cups in reverse. So I kind of like this. I think that this could be signifying that somebody's kind of more eager now to reach their hand out. But then we do have the 3 of Wands, which is like someone not necessarily moving. So this card's kind of getting me nervous here. Let's see what's going on with this person, if their perspective has changed, Pisces. All right, Pisces, I'm going to say what I think. I think this person, to be honest, I think they've done a lot of work in this in terms of like not being confused. I don't think they're confused because the moon is in reverse. So it's kind of like, I do understand this. I do. Like, I have been putting work in understanding what the fuck's going on, like, inside myself, inside my feelings. Like, what's the awareness has, like, improved. So I definitely feel like there has been a shift in perception. This person does see what this is, but I don't see this person making moves. Three of Wands in reverse twice. This is someone who's, like, stagnant. Eight of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Coins in reverse. Again, definitely a soulmate. But then with the Six of Cups, it's like, I do recognize that you're my soulmate, but I'm not making moves towards you. So I think it kind of sucks, Pisces, because you would love to hear a message from this person explaining like what they've understood, what they understand. I definitely feel, Pisces, they definitely see you as a soulmate. They definitely see you in that way. But are they like making any moves to communicate that to you? No. Are they going to tell you that they've shifted perceptions and like see you now for what you truly are? No. And even if this person does think you guys are soulmates, I still don't see them making moves. Let's pull a little bit more, but yeah, like I don't see them doing anything. Yeah, the Wheel in reverse with the High Priestess. Okay, so what's sitting behind all this bullshit? And why is this person not making any moves? And why is this person seeing me as a soulmate but still not doing anything about it? We have the Wheel in reverse with the High Priestess in reverse. I honestly feel like this person's not listening to their intuition. They're not listening to their feelings. They're listening right now to fear. The Devil came out as the last card. But look what's in between that, the Devil and the Chariot. So it's like, if this person can move, they have the potential to move forward. They have the potential to hit you up. They have the potential to tell you all the shit, right? They do. But they're sitting here with the Devil. And again, it's like, I recognize that you're my soulmate. I do know, I finally am understanding this bond. But, there's a big ass but here. But, I'm not making any movement towards you. I'm not. Like, Wheel in reverse, High Priestess in reverse, Three of Wands twice in reverse. It's like, I recognize it, but I'm not doing anything about it. Why am I not doing anything about it? Because I'm scared. So it's kind of like, you know, when you, let's be honest, let's just say you've always known this person was like, you and this person were meant to be. You've always had this feeling that you and this person were connected deeply. I don't know if this person understands what a soulmate is. Like, let's just say like they're a person who doesn't use the word soulmates, right? Let's just say like they thought you were just a normal person. They met you, they felt a deep bond with you, but it's kind of like scaring them. I'm sorry to say, like it's actually kind of, I heard the word petrified. It's very much scaring this person. Like, I do think that they've come into this awareness, but like that might make them even more nervous because maybe past events haven't gone so well, right? In the past. So it's kind of like, wow, I treated someone this important that poorly. Or wow, like, you know, our relationship went to shit and that was the person that's a soulmate of mine. Like, wow, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like this person's all over the place in their feelings. With the Devil here, it's like a lot of fear, a lot of like maybe regret, maybe a guilty conscience, like just a lot of shit that it's unfortunate, but that's what I'm getting for this person. Like, they definitely recognize it, but are they communicating that? No. Again, the potential's there. The Chariot in reverse is the Emperor moving forward, going somewhere. Like, again, could be communicating, could be speaking, could be just making moves, but that's right here next to the Devil. Wow, sorry. Next to the Devil, exactly. So let's see what this person's gonna do. I definitely feel like they have to get over this fear before they make any moves. Obviously, with the Wheel in reverse and the High Priestess, is like they're just stuck in fear. They're not moving. They're not doing anything. So I definitely feel like this person's aware. If you guys were wondering, like, does this person know how I feel about them? I think they do. I think they know a lot of these things that, like, they don't say, but they're not saying it, which is like, again, how do you get from point A to point B? You have to speak, right? You have to say something. So this person's not saying anything. They're very much like quiet. Let's see what they're gonna do. They don't want to say. I think maybe they just want to start a new beginning with you, but not necessarily talk about what happened in the past, or start a new beginning with you, not focusing on emotions or feelings. I don't know. It's kind of dumb, to be honest. Like, how are you going to start a new beginning and not talk about the past or communicate that the bond that you guys have. Like, it just kind of just seems dumb. It feels like the devil's still kind of there, lingering in the background, because it's like, as much as this person wants to start a new beginning, I feel like you want to start a new beginning with them, but you don't want to communicate either, which is also weird. But I feel like the reason that you're not communicating is because, like, you've said this before, you've done this before, you know what I mean? Like, you've already kind of told them how you felt. And I feel like it's like their turn to reciprocate. So I feel like you're trying to be in that feminine energy, which is like, I'm going to sit back and wait. But I don't know if that's going to work. Yeah, I think they might be waiting for you to say something. They might be waiting for you to, like, bring all this shit up. And it's like, I don't think you want to do that anymore, Pisces. I feel like you're like, it's not my responsibility. Like, it's your turn to kind of meet me halfway here. And this person's just sitting in the devil. And then, like, we have the Tower in reverse with Two of Cups in reverse. So it's like this person wants maybe you to do all the work, and that's not very masculine. So yeah, exactly. It's like, until you sit in your emotions and you fucking say what you mean, then, like, this isn't gonna happen. And I feel like you're kind of putting this person to the test, Pisces, and, like, saying, like, okay, like, it's all good that that's how I feel, but how do you feel? You know what I mean? And maybe in the past you were always, like, the one to come to them, and you were always the one to express yourself, and you were always very emotionally, like, vulnerable with them. But now it's like, I'm not going to tell you any of these things. I need you to reciprocate. I need you to come halfway and meet me halfway. And I feel like that's what you're waiting for. So Pisces, if that's what you're waiting for, I do see it happening. I don't know when. It kind of feels like this person is going to take a while, to be honest, because they're kind of here procrastinating. And it's not only procrastinating, again, they're full of fear. But it's like they know that you feel the same way. So I don't know what the fear is for. If they could see the spread and see, like, how deep your bond is, like, maybe that would make them not so anxious about this. But it's like they have to come to this on their own. And I feel like you should keep letting them get to it on their own. I don't feel like you should communicate. I don't feel like you should be the one to say it. I feel like they have to be the one. Anything else that you want to tell Pisces? Yeah, I definitely think this will progress with the Hierophant and the 5 coins. Like, you will be taken out of the cold once this person decides to put in effort. Yeah, but they have to realize this on their own, okay? Let's pull you guys some advice. I love this. We have ask and receive. Maybe you guys have to, like, I honestly feel like this is what you're doing. You're asking the universe to help you out. You're asking the universe to kind of take care of this for you, because I feel like you know that it's not up to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can only work on yourself, and this person has to meet you halfway. And I think you're waiting for this person to meet you halfway. And I feel like this is you, like, asking the universe, please, like, if this isn't my highest good, like, please. And I feel like the universe is going to give you what you deserve. And I feel like it is this relationship. I really do, with the Hierophant. This could talk about, like, you know, a level of commitment with the person that you've been waiting to be with. So again, keep telling the universe your inquiries, you know what I mean? Keep writing to the universe. Keep, you know, if you pray. I feel like it's actually helping a lot. And I definitely feel like this person is going to get on the same page. It's just, they have to get through this. You know what I mean? They have to get through this. And I feel like they also have to get through the fact that you're changing yourself. Like, I feel like you're not doing what you usually do. Like, you're waiting for them to come to you, and that's something that maybe you didn't do in the past. Maybe you were always, like, coming to them, but now it's like there's been a shift where you want them to come to you. And I feel like they kind of noticed that, and now it's like kind of freaking them out more. But I think they'll figure it out. So yeah, Pisces, I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.